If I said to you, how's your healing going? What would you say back to me? It's going really badly? It's going really good? I'd be curious. I felt called to do a collective reading today. I wanted to focus on healing. We got the Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell, and we got the Healing Spirits Oracle by Gordon Smith. Both decks highly focused on our healing. Maybe it's something we need. Maybe it's a different perspective that we need to look at something with. Today, I'm going to see what they want to say. So if you feel called to, stick around. Now, the first thing that I'm tempted to do is to pull from our healing spirits. Because if there's a guide around you at the moment that wants to talk to you about healing, this is how they're going to do it. Now, before we pull any cards, I want to do a collective breath. So get yourself comfortable, close your eyes for a second, and we're going to take a nice deep breath. 4 seconds in, hold for 4, 4 seconds out. Here we go. One more. Thanks for joining in with that. Let's see what the healing spirit wants to say. What is it that we need to know about healing today? Consciously, what are our messages? What are we moving through? Now, the one thing to mention that this is a collective reading, so not everything is going to resonate in here. It might do, but if something doesn't, don't worry about it. It's just not a message that you need to hear. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The first card is number 20, and it says inner space and universal knowledge. That's not it either. We've also got card number 1, and it says the first step is taken. You have asked for help. The reason why I want to talk about these two together is because the messages go hand in hand. The very first card, inner space and universal knowledge. It's funny when we're on these healing journeys because we have to pay close attention to our own inner space. How it is that we feel, how we're moving forward, what we're healing from. And that can be incredibly difficult. This is a nice little reminder to keep checking in on your inner space. How are we feeling internally? What is our gut saying to us? But also that universal knowledge. We're all part of a collective consciousness. We all have this incredible knowledge about a lot of things. But is healing one of them? Have we thought much about healing? Do we even know that we're healing at the moment? It might be something that we're consciously aware of, but it also might be something that we're completely oblivious to. And I think that's the first step. Are you consciously aware of your healing? Are you using that universal knowledge around us? Are you asking for help? Are you bringing people into the fold? Are you being honest? Are you being truthful? Because it all starts from this point right here. The things that we see, the things that we believe, the things that we trust, some things when we shouldn't. This will always point to truth. Those feelings that you're having in your gut, that inner space, it's the two working together, and it is worth listening to. But then we get onto this one, and I really adore this card. Not only is it card number 1, which carries a lot of importance with me, it also talks about the first step having been taken. So maybe we are consciously aware of our healing. Maybe we might have asked for help without even realizing. Maybe this is a little reminder that you need to open up more. Maybe you do need to take that first step. And this is where the collective reading differs. Because you might feel that you are opening up and asking for help. And if you are, this card is a little confirmation, a little reminder that you have taken the first step, and maybe to give yourself a little pat on the back for that. Or this card could be saying, we've got to open up. We have got to ask for help. I know you want to do this by yourself. I know it feels triggering and hurtful. That inner space becoming a little bit unsafe. But this is what we need to do. You can take that first step. You can ask for help and open up. There's a lot of good people around you at the moment, and they would love to help, even if it's just a little bit. And sometimes knowing that somebody is there and willing to help can be just as useful. but we do have to open up to them. That is our own little comfort zone in itself, a zone that we have to step out of, especially if we want to do this healing. Really curious what the healing waters is going to add. What is it that we can do during this healing time, please? Is there anything that we need to focus on while keeping an eye on our inner space? Always fall on the floor. The first card is Follow the Stream, and this is all about dedication, future rivers and oceans. I love this imagery. Follow the stream. Sometimes our healing progress can feel like an absolute ocean has swallowed us. Sometimes it feels like we're following a tiny little stream. And I think it is important to follow that stream, to dedicate ourselves to this healing, to this universal knowledge that we have inside us. It does take a little bit of work, and it does take a lot of dedication, a lot of trust, because you're trusting that you're moving in the right direction. You're trusting that the things that are coming up, the way we're reacting, the way that we're healing, that is the right direction. And sometimes we don't feel that we're totally ready for that dedication. And I just want to say that healing isn't something that we have to go 110% on. It isn't a checkbox exercise where we tick it off and it's done. We can move ourselves on in a higher vibration, knowing that we will never run into that problem again. It is constant dedication. It is constant checking in with that internal space. How are we feeling? Asking for help when help is needed. But there's another message with this card, and it's about following the stream, trusting that this will lead you to where it is that you need to go, especially when we're healing. A lot of the time it doesn't feel like we're on the right track, but I just want to tell you, you definitely are. Just keep giving it that dedication, keep giving it that trust. Check in with yourself and see how you're feeling in the moment. It doesn't matter if you overreact. It doesn't matter if you blow your lid. That sounded way worse than I meant it to. But what I mean is you can have those outbursts. Just make sure that we are being open and we're reflecting upon it afterwards. If we look at something and go, "Gonna have to hold my hand up here. I might have overreacted a little bit. I'm sorry for that." That is healing within itself. Owning our own shit. Sometimes that is needed with healing. So let yourself have an honest reaction, but let yourself acknowledge it afterwards. Apologize if you need to apologize. Heal where you need to heal. Talk where you need to talk. But that isn't the only card. The last card today is Thank You. And I didn't expect to see this card come out. This card is about gratitude and appreciating what is sustaining you. And it talks about something interesting with healing. Being grateful for that. A lot of us in our healing journey, I wouldn't use the word grateful. Don't get me wrong, we have moments where we feel lighter and we're incredibly happy. But even in those really dark times, where we're sat in that inner space and it is shadowy and heavy and hard, we do need to still show gratitude for that. We still need to lean in and say, thank you for showing me what I couldn't see. Thank you for helping me heal through this. Thank you for putting people into my life that are there to help me and support me. A little bit of gratitude can go a long way on a journey like this. Whether you feel like you have been showing gratitude, whether you feel like maybe, I could do a little bit more. Be grateful for what is sustaining you. Be grateful for what is helping you through these moments. Because you have taken massive leaps. Even if you still see that you've got a massive leap to take, acknowledge how far you've already come. And I think when we do that, we trust that internal space. We trust that knowledge that we're listening to, that we're following. Sometimes blindly. But just keep going with your journey. I'm really glad I've done this healing reading today. A lot of us doubt the path that we're on. But judging by the cards, you're doing a pretty good job of it. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Let yourself make a mistake. Own it. Thank you for sitting down with me today. I really hope you got something out of this collective reading, and hopefully you felt like a lot of it resonated with you. Please do not doubt the path that you are on, the healing that you've been able to do. It is a lot to deal with, and you are doing the absolute best that you can. I'd love to know which card resonated with you the most down in the comments. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Go easy on yourself and be grateful. I'll see you in the next one.